really great in his tux, man, okay? So what I have to actually first is you have a new show that's coming out in March, okay? Side Quest. Yeah. So tell me, what's a side quest of Rome that, you have fulfilled this year that you're like, oh, like I didn't realize I should like fulfill this side quest, but I got it done. I'm happy I got it done.
Um, that's good. I lived in New York
Oh.
for like half a year. It was a side quest just because like I always just let work take me
Okay.
places, but I got to live in New York. Got to. be
I'm
in the
from New
community.
York, so
Yeah,
like,
I lived in
you
Brooklyn. I
liked
was
it.
living in Brooklyn.
Okay, what part?
Greenpoint.
Okay.
It's a little gentrified, but it's
vibe.
cool. It's a vibe. I didn't want them to put me up in like one of them big places. I wanted to be in the neighborhood. I wanted to see what it felt like to ride a train,
So you was on the train.
Yeah, I'm on the train, man.
Hey.
I'm walking.
Tell me
No
the New
car,
York
I didn't drive.
experience.
Yeah.
Like, what was that like for you? Like, what are some things that you wanted to do in New York that you were like, damn, like I finally get this opportunity to do so?
To work in New York, to film in New York. I got to
Okay.
film in Manhattan, which is why I'm here, promoting Godfather of Harlem.
Okay.
Which I can't say when it come out.
Okay.
I was about to, I almost had the
You
exclusive
almost
real
had
quick.
to.
Cut the camera.
Cut the camera.
No, keep it rolling. So I got to work with Forest Whitaker, man, and it's a dream of mine to work with certain actors. He's definitely on my list.
No, you didn't, bro.
Oh.
No.
And this is what happens at the Ebony Power 100, folks, okay? We get real black out here.
Okay, yeah. I'm making sure everybody good,
I have to make sure
I'm gonna have to come out there.
I was going to see what the bust out the
Yeah,
top and see what's
yeah,
going
man.
on. So tell me, working with Forrest, I'm sure is like such a highlight for anyone in their career. So what are some things that you learned from Forrest that, you're not going to implement within your career now?
Just having the patience and being okay with not knowing what to do sometimes. Like that's the thing about acting. Like I try to be very prepared and sometimes over prepare with things.
Okay.
And some of the greats, I've worked with a couple, and they just have this thing about them where they don't over prepare, but they just great at what they do. And I want to get to a place where, not that I don't lack in preparation, but just know the work enough that I could just step on a set and just, I got this,
Okay.
Yeah.
Who is like a godfather of acting for you that you've always looked up to that, you kind of study to continue to, improve your craft?
Denzel Washington. I think that his name can become a cliche sometimes just because he's just one of the greats. But I really,
Yeah.
I've watched all his films. I'm hearing that he's not technically going to retire, but he said it has to be of interest. I just want to manifest it out to the world that I get to be on the set, be on the same scene with him, work with him. I met him a couple times, but, I'm definitely trying to
What was that like meeting
work my
him?
way. Just like when guys used to meet Michael Jordan early in the 90s, like it felt the same way. He was
Okay.
exactly how you thought he was, like cool as a fan.
Okay.
Just
Rock with that.
smooth, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
you just got it, you know what I mean? So
What would be like a role that you would like to play with Denzel? Like if you can create your own film with him, like what would that look like? Or show?
in any capacity, honestly, whatever he would be interested in doing, I'm doing.
Okay.
If he just wanted me to be in a room, no lines, I'm there.
Okay.
I just want to be in a room. I want to see how he works, because I just feel like he is one of the greats at maneuvering this industry as well. Just certain decisions he's made, choices, films that he's done. Which is funny enough. A lot of people, talking about the fact that I'm playing Frank Lucas, a younger Frank Lucas,
You are.
and people will try to bridge that gap and talk about how these characters are similar. We're playing the same person, but very different. And, he inspires me. Denzel inspires me in everything that I do. So it's an honor to even play a character that he once played.
Final question for you is this. Now, it's a holiday season. Fellas, I'm sure you got your lady something. You're trying to think about what to get your lady. You know what I'm saying? So what are some few tips that you can tell to the fellas to make sure they get their lady the best holiday gift that they can?
There's been a lot of talk these days about what guys should be paying for, what women should be paying for, dates. I think it's just your relationship. Sometimes less is more. Now, I know y'all might want the Birkins, y'all want the trips, y'all want the vacations, that's cool, but
The Baccarat.
y'all want the Baccarat, I think it's on the wall behind me. If you really know your girl, your significant other, I think it's just about the thoughtful gift. Something that's timeless, something that It could be a note. It can be something indicating when y'all first met. Like, that's the type of guy I am. Now, we still might do those other things.
Right.
But,
Still
you know,
might fly out.
it's about having with a nice understanding of our relationship being built on our connection, not what I'm buying you or what you buying me.
What's the most awful gift you ever received?
Somebody's time. Because you really, I mean, you can't get it back. So I'm very specific about my time. So when I give it to somebody, you give it back to me, it's like you kind of stitched into their journey, even if it's for a day or whatever. It's like they're a part of your life, you know. So that's the best gift someone's ever given me, time.
Appreciate that. Listen, we appreciate you, Rome. I can't wait to see you just continue soaring, man. And I'm glad you like New York, okay? 10 out of 10 you recommend?
What you say?
10 out of 10 you recommend people to live in New
Yeah,
York?
10 out of 10. I mean,
Alright.
it has everything. It's gonna keep you honest. Like
And we got the best pizza, right?
pizza, it depends.
What's
It's
the,
good.
what's the best dish you had in New York before I let you rock away?
Man, let me think. The pizza is fire.
So now he like knows what's going on, and so we want to try.
I actually like the local places though, like in Williamsburg. There's some nice little restaurants in there, some little nooks, you know.
Okay.
People probably don't know about.
Pop shop.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like to find those places.
Yeah, I rock with that.
If it's so, my brother.